Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Starting now.
All right, well, nobody's here yet, and I just decided spur of the moment to go live, and I will have to put my reading glasses on if anybody does join because so I can read the screen. So, got to have my readers. But I am sitting here in my dining room, and I was editing a video, and I realized, I've been so off kilter this week. This storm, which I've been vlogging about, and you'll see my vlog come out tomorrow. I was actually going to edit it and put it out this afternoon, and then I thought, spur of the moment, I'm just going to go live. Um, First of all, I want to test out my camera here because I'm using my cam, just my cam from my that I plug into my computer. And then I have no idea what the quality of the microphone is. I have not used this in a while. I used to use it for work quite a bit, but I haven't used this on YouTube like this. I've always used it for like Zoom or Skype or something. So I don't know how this is gonna work. So I would appreciate if you do watch this later. Let me know in the comments what the quality is like. I'm trying to learn all of this technology and make it as good as I can. So yeah, but anyway, so usually I do car vlogs during the week, and I haven't made it to the gym because it is snowing, snowing, snowing. It's finally dying down a little bit, but it's still just kind of on and off. And so I'm not going anywhere this afternoon except for to my basement to work out. And I'm having a hard time getting motivated. I've been eating way too much Halloween candy. I've been still eating the Tootsie Rolls. So anyway, I thought rather than doing a car vlog, I would just go ahead and just do a live check-in with you. And I was hoping other people would join, but I understand it's the middle of the day. I kind of did this. It's 12:30. I thought, well, maybe, and I'm in Mountain Time, so I was hoping I would catch some people here uh, yeah, on their lunch break, maybe. But I know on the East Coast, you guys are all back to work. I know it's like what 2:30 there, and yeah. So, uh, yep, I'm. So I did get a chicken stew going on in my kitchen. I did tape that, so that's going to come out in the next couple of days, hopefully. But I started to use my crock pot, and I thought, no, I'm going to try my Instant Pot today. And so I started using the Instant Pot, got it all ready, and then I went to to turn it on, and I realized I didn't really know how to do the Instant Pot on the slow cooker setting. I always use it on the high pressure, the Instant Pot setting. What do you call that? The pressure cooker setting. And so I didn't know how to set up the crock pot setting. So I went online, thank goodness for Google, and I found out how to do it. So I finally got that going, and this is the first time I've really used my slow cooker setting on my crock pot. So I'm not sure how this recipe is going to come out, but I talk about all of that on the video that I recorded. And so hopefully you'll see, if you guys are interested in slow cooker or like crock pot recipes, easy recipes, this one's pretty healthy. And it's the one I started last week when I got my little burn and had problems in the kitchen and said I almost burned the kitchen down. I wasn't kidding. I was not exaggerating. That really happened. My air fryer is, I think it's still going to work, but yeah, I mean, it looks like it'll work, but I haven't used it since that incident. So now, if you're not following my vlogs, you have no idea what I'm talking about. And but that's okay. Maybe you'll go back and look to see. So, I am fairly new. I mean, I've been on YouTube here for about a year, learning all kinds of things. There's definitely a learning curve, and I'm still learning, trying to figure out, I watch a lot of vlogs, I watch a lot of channels to help me in the areas of life that I'm working on. But I also watch vlogs to learn how to vlog better, to learn what equipment people are using. I'm really interested in that. really interested in making the quality, like the audio and the visual, the best that I can. And that's been like a real huge learning curve for me. And I get it right sometimes, and sometimes I don't get it right at all. And I'm pretty much a perfectionist, because if it's not just right, I've been known to scratch a whole like afternoon of recording and start from scratch. I'm trying to get more comfortable with just showing up and not having it perfect, which, I mean, it never is perfect. There's always something, like the audio's off, or maybe I'll have the music too loud and the voiceover not loud enough. And I'm constantly trying to get better at that. So that's why I thought, maybe getting on doing a couple of lives would be nice. I haven't done this in a while, and this is only the second time here on YouTube that I've even gone live. And of course, I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so I'm using my laptop and my camcorder, so I'm not really sure the quality. Or like the audio, the microphone, it might just be horrible. So, and I did not go out and notify anyone that I was going to be live, partly because I was afraid somebody would show up. So that's just where I'm at. I'm just being honest. And yeah, so I do like to do lives. I do lives in Facebook for my work all the time, but YouTube is really my passion project, and it's just where I get to come and learn and share and make connections and build community. And yeah, that's really what I'm enjoying the most about YouTube. And there's Roscoe, and yeah, he's gonna come here, buddy. Come over here. So anyway, he's going to be on and off making noises because he wants to get up on the chair. So whenever I sit here and record a video, yeah, here he is. Let me just move this chair over. But I usually end up moving a chair like this, and then he jumps up. Come on. There we go. He jumps up like that, and you can kind of see him there. So he jumps up, and then he wants to be in here with me. But yeah, I really like connecting with other YouTube channels that are just like me, that are well, not just like me, not like that, like just some have. I do connect with a lot of big YouTubers because obviously they have the information that I want to learn, or they have I watch how they do things and I get ideas for inspiration. But I really like to connect with smaller YouTubers who are learning, and I love building community and networking and all of that. So for me, getting on YouTube and then connecting with other YouTubers is sort of a natural thing that I do anyway. It's what I've always done, just in my professional life, and then just even in my personal life with serving on boards and civil boards and things like that. It's always just about making connections and making friends and sharing resources, and what I like to say, that kind of chit chat over the fence. Like, that's how you young folks probably have no reference for that, but when I was a kid, I mean, our moms used to chit chat over the fence and pass down recipes to each other and resources and good ideas. And now we do that here on YouTube, but it's all technical. So we're sitting wherever we are, in our car, our home, our office, and we're sharing resources with each other. And but it's the same, to me, it's the same spirit of just that neighbor to neighbor, friend to friend. And some of the people I've met here on YouTube, I really do count them as friends now, and we chat on Instagram and Facebook and email. So that's been really, really fun and enriching for me this year. Something that was surprising. I didn't expect that level of connection on this YouTube platform at all, and it's just been really, really fun. So anyway, yeah, I just thought I would hop on, do a quick live, and count this as Vlogtober 30 because I've been vlogging every day this month, and it has been so challenging. It's been really fun, but it's been challenging because of course, I want to put something of quality out, and so I've been working really hard, and I know anybody else who's doing Vlogtober knows what I mean. You really do have to kind of schedule ahead and plan ahead, and then for me, when the weather hit like it has, that really threw me for a loop. And I had sort of a head cold last week, and I'm feeling a lot better. I did that emergency that I showed you on my vlog a few days ago. That's really truly one of my go-tos when I'm sick. I did drink only one of those. I never had a second one. I was planning to have a second one. I never did. You guys will learn about me. I can just chat about nothing forever. So I'm just kind of sitting here going, I wonder if anybody will join me. It doesn't look like anyone's going to join me, but that's okay because I can just keep chatting all day. But don't worry, I'm not going to. But yeah, the emergency really did help me. And yeah, so seriously, I felt so much better. Like it's been about 2 days or 3 days since I took the emergency, and I'm back to like 95%. So I have not been posting my workout updates on Instagram. I do that Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I always put a story on Instagram with my workout summary off the treadmill. And I have not done that this week because I haven't been going to the gym. I'm going down to my basement. And honestly, I've only worked out one time this week so far, and today's Wednesday. So I'm definitely going to be going down and getting my workout done today. And I'm like inside, my inner child is rebelling and just going, no, no, I don't want to. I don't want. I just want to bake cookies and drink cocoa. But I'm going to uh, overcome that and just do it. I'm really good at that. Just set that little spoiled little inner child aside for now and just go do what I need to do. And so I'll probably work out for about an hour and a half this afternoon, and then I'll check on my chicken stew, and I'll continue. I am working on a vlog that will come out probably tomorrow. But yeah, but this will be day 30, unless the quality is just really, really bad when I go to look at it, and then I will just delete this and put something else up today. So, but yeah, every now and then I would like to do more live, and I really want to focus on just doing live check-ins, sort of like accountability. Like, here's what my challenges are this week. I don't know if I do it on a weekly basis, but maybe a monthly or every 2 weeks. I'm not sure, but I'm just interested in connecting with other YouTubers who might want to do that. Even if you don't have your own channel, as long as you're on YouTube and you want some accountability. For anybody who's working on just making better or creating habits, like healthier habits, or trying to make changes. That's what I'm doing. I've been really good at sustaining my weight loss. I had lost 30 pounds. I started lifting weights after I turned 50, and I've been maintaining. And I'm really, really happy with where I'm at, but it is an ongoing process to stay motivated and inspired. It would be so easy for me to slip back into old patterns and habits. And I do know that, I've been watching other YouTubers who I consider to be part of my accountability group because they keep me inspired and I learn from them. So my background is in life coaching. I've been doing life coaching for almost 20 years at the international level. So I have a lot of experience with life coaching. And what I will say, and what I've always believed about life coaching is that, and I'm going on, it looks like I might have one person here. I don't know if I do, but anyway, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't read this very well. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe not. No, maybe not. I have to get used to the dashboard on this YouTube thing. But anyway, I'll just keep chatting for a few more minutes. My goal was to stay on for about 15 minutes. So, yeah, so my background is in coaching. But one of the things I learned back in the early 2000s, my teacher, the person that I consider to be one of my big mentors in life, had this phrase, and he would say that everyone's a coach. And now, of course, life coaching is a profession. And although I did make that my profession for a long time, I've really backed down on that, just because, anything can become, I don't know, it was just time for me to move on to new things. Oh, hang on. Alexa, off. Sorry. So I can't edit that stuff when I'm live. So this is pretty much how it is when I'm recording videos too, except I can edit like stuff like that. So, and then my ums, because I say a lot. I'm working on that. I'm gonna close my mouth and not say That's really hard to talk when I don't say So anyway, if you do stop by here though and you catch me live, I would love for you to just say hi in the chat and just let me know that you're here, and introduce yourself. I would love that. So anyway, after a lot of years in life coaching and being able to work with coaches from all over the world, and I have many, many friends who are in life coaching who I consider some of my best friends. So I've had this really great just resource of people who have really helped me through some challenges. And so having that, I look back on my life and I think that whole phrase about everyone's a coach is so true. I see parents being really good coaches for their kids. I see friends being really good coaches for their friends. My kids have coached me many times in my life. And although, like professional life coaches go through training and then they go through, they learn a set of skills, they develop talents, innate talents, all of those things that we do with any profession. There's, I think, a part of all of us that has this longing to do better in life, to be stronger, to improve, to be our best. I think that's innate in all of us. I've never met anyone, honestly, who doesn't have that at some level, even if they're, not listening to it for a while. Eventually it will kick in and they want to do better. And this whole YouTube life, all of the YouTubers I've met, I see that. And we're all kind of coaching each other all the time. And that's why I like to say everybody's a coach. I mean, when we're at our best, we are doing that. We're doing it sort of a mentoring as well, because we do a lot of mentoring of each other, our friends, our colleagues. I just think that's people at their best when we are actually setting an example and mentoring, being a mentor for others, even when it's just messing up and showing that it's okay to mess up, that we don't have all the answers. That's what being vulnerable is all about. And that's really what I've had to do to be here on YouTube, and to be willing to not have the answers and show up and, be a fool for what I love, as they say. I'm not being a fool. I already was a fool for love. I married my husband years ago. We've been married 32 years. Next month, it'll be 32 years in November. So I have been a fool for love, but now I like to say I'm a fool for my passion, which is right now YouTube. And just this making connections out here. I just think this is wonderful. And I love, love, love. I know I say that a lot, but anyway, I do really, really love that so many YouTubers are 40 and older. Now I'm over 50 now, but so, it's not just a place for youngins to come on here. Us older folks have definitely a home here on YouTube. And that's something that I was a little afraid to jump into YouTube because I was afraid I was too old. But then once I did it, I was so excited. And I have found I found my people here on YouTube in the content creators that I meet all the time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I don't really know that anybody joined me, but that's okay, because, like I said, I just jumped on and I didn't tell anyone I was doing it. And that's for this first time too. It's almost nice to just let me get the jitters out and to just try it. So if you are watching this, I'm going to go back, and if the quality is decent, I'll leave it up. But if not, I'll just take it down. But if you are watching this, I just want to thank you so much for taking a minute to watch. And I know I'm fairly new on YouTube. I'll be here 1 year in December 1st of 2019 will mark my 1 year on YouTube. So I'm really excited, and I just want to encourage anyone who is thinking about getting on YouTube to just do it. Just do it. You really can't do it wrong. I know a lot of people are wanting to build a big channel and have this big, um, this big side hustle and all of that, and you just want to build this big channel and have this great influence, and that's all great. For what I started off with in YouTube, it was as a passion project to just have something to do for me to make a connection with like-minded people and be fully self-expressed, be outrageously open. When I say outrageously open, I am borrowing that phrase from something I've heard from someone else, and I can't remember their name, and they used it in a different context. But for me, outrageously open is just being out, just getting up here and sharing and being authentic. It doesn't mean airing my dirty laundry. I mean, obviously, that's not my style, but it is just being outrageously open, sharing the parts of my life that I think might help other people, and just being real and keeping it authentic and genuine is really, really important to me. And that's one thing I hope to have that golden thread weaved throughout all of my videos, all of the time, is that I show up real, because and that's why I think live is so wonderful, because this is me. And this is how I show up. And sometimes I don't get it all right, but I show up. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call that a wrap. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. If you did stop by afterwards, and let me know if you think that you would like to join some lives at some point in the future, and even just as a way to support each other. If you are a fellow YouTube creator or a content creator, and you're just looking for a place to plug into and network. Also, maybe you just want some accountability, like I do, to get yourself to the gym and sustain those changes that you've worked so hard to make. That's where I'm at, and I know that I'm going to really have to lean into my team, because life is a team sport, and certainly anything that you do that's worthwhile, you have to have a team. And I need a team to lean into and help me stay motivated and moving forward, especially now that winter's coming, the days are going to get shorter. And it's just, I think this time of year is harder to stick to a healthcare routine, an exercise routine. So you'll see me do almost anything I have to do to just to make sure that I stay on track, because it's so important. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I'm going to end my live stream, and I want to thank you so much if you stop by. Do leave me a comment after the fact. Let me know about the quality. I'll be working on that. And yeah, and let me know if you are also on YouTube and have a channel, and you are interested in it, or you think we might have something in common, that we could encourage each other to stay on track. I would love that. So take care, everyone, and I will see you on the next video, which will be tomorrow, because this is day 30 of October, and I have one video after today, Halloween, tomorrow. So happy Halloween, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.